Hey everyone, it's M4J here, and welcome back to Lake Brook here on City Skylines 2. Now, some of you eagle-eyed viewers might be looking over the region that we've built up here, and you might have noticed something. You might be looking at it thinking, where's that cargo station that you built in the last episode, Mark? I'm asking myself that question too. I loaded up my previous save, and this is it. This is what it saved. So I have no idea where that has gone. Cloud save is the only thing I can think of. One thing I haven't actually tried is I think I did do... here we go. No, I don't think that's it either. I was about to say, yeah, because there's only 372 people. So, yeah, we've lost the cargo station. But that's not necessarily the worst thing, because it was actually something I was going to rebuild today anyway. So, no harm done there, I suppose. But it is a little concerning that, you know, your save games do get lost every now and then. And I definitely saved. I always save. Sometimes I even save twice before I shut down the game. So, not a clue what's happened. Not a clue. But it has given us an opportunity to redo some things. So, over here, passenger station. It's fine, I suppose. Oh, the other thing is the game does still lag, despite the updates, despite the promises that they'll fix it. It still bloody lags, so hopefully that gets resolved at some point as well. No idea when, no idea how, but yeah, whatever. What was I saying? Today we're going to be fixing some things. I want to get the industry up and running a little bit more. We've got a massive demand for industrial and for commercial right now. Commercial is something we can fix relatively easily. I could just, for example, pop over here and for the most part rezone this to have commercial and residential, and it'll pop up. So that's one way of fixing that. I think it'll start doing it, unless it needs residential demand as well for it to start doing it. Everyone's going to move out of here now, so that's going to create some. The fact that our town centre here is kind of just fields right now is also a little concerning, but again, it is what it is. What was I going to say? Yeah, so passenger station over here. This means we haven't got the trams either. Oh, that's really annoying, because I liked those. I was going to keep those. That's really, really annoying, actually. I nearly swore then as well. That's how annoying it is. It's really annoying. But it gives me a chance to redo some things, like I keep saying. I'm trying to see the positive side of this, but it's kicking me in the teeth at every opportunity. I want to get the new cargo station in, and I want to get the new... there was roads that I was going to build across here as well, connecting things up. We've got the roads over here connecting things up. We've also got our district, which I think I accidentally selected there. Also, that all appears to be the same street now, which is very interesting. Myrtle Street goes back on itself. What's the one? Is it Anchor Street? Yeah, Anchor Street starts and ends on itself, which I also find fascinating. I think Umbar Street. No, there's another one somewhere where it goes around. Oh, that one. There you go. Forest Street. So it starts there, crosses itself, goes all the way around, crosses itself again, and then ends up here. That's a new one. And also Brook Street does weird things too. I like this. I like the fact we've got these little quirks. I think it's kind of neat. So the landfill's going to get moved today. The new cargo station's going to get built somewhere. Don't know where yet. I'm going to expand around here as well, because the railway station here is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I would like to turn this tunnel into above ground trackage if possible. That would make my life a little bit easier, particularly this section here. And I also want to do the same on the other side, and it does give me an opportunity to redo some things. This junction here is actually fine. It looks like crap on my screen, but I think... Oh no, actually it looks like crap on your screen too. That's interesting. It looks like less crap on your screen, but it still looks like crap. I want to build the cargo station over here now. Or maybe over here, but predominantly over here. And then we can have connections in both directions. That's the plan. That's what I would like to do. And if we could connect it into this junction here, that would be a good place to start. Because this does connect to the passenger station, I am thinking this is possible. But we will see. So let's see if I can do that first. I'm going to try and do that live on camera with you now. I need like a swear filter, I feel, because there's going to be some of it. I feel, during this. So let's see. Cargo will go here-ish. Maybe there-ish. Just there. I think that'll work. Now I need to connect up. I need to connect up. Will you go away, you stupid? You're not helping me, Tips. You're making my life harder. Right, now we need to do this. Which already you can see requires quite a lot of trackage. But I think if I built you like this, you do actually need to come up a little bit because you need to be level with that. Which means I need to do this and then come over here and then drop this down so that it's at the right height. Which I feel like is this. There we are. Now from here, this side can come out and connect in like this. Easy. We can now technically run cargo trains in and out of the city. This side, we're going to have to be a little bit more creative. So first of all, you're going to come out like this. I think, do we go over or do we go under? I'd like to say we could go under, actually, with the space that we've got here, but it very much depends on the slope that we've got here. 5.3 is pretty severe. I think if we built this, I think 1 is good. And then we bring it down like this and around. Does that fit underneath? Problem is, I don't know the height. I think there. Yeah, so now you're technically underneath, and then we will swing it round and back up. Already I'm not liking this design either, but yeah. It's an extreme design, I'll admit. But that should be able to connect up now. Like so. And I could even get a little bit more creative and upgrade maybe the curve. Be clever here. Yeah, we'll do it like that. And then like that. And then underneath there, yeah, it goes back down to single track and then climbs up a very steep slope. And then joins up with the single track from there, and cool. So that's connected. That technically works. Now we've got to connect the road up. Now the road here is going to be also relatively simple. Can be a one-way street. We can run it in a straight line like this. Like so. And that is technically connected. Now here, oh, an eyedropper tool would be useful for some of this. I want... Are you divided? Yeah, you are, aren't you? So I want a divided road here that's going to come out from this roundabout and is going to head off in this direction. You're going to come around like this, and yeah, you can technically join up with that. But I don't want it off the ground too much. So I think I'm going to have to do it a little bit more cleverly. So that is... I think that's actually on a bridge, which I don't really want, but... I know, that is actually what I want. That's fine. And then, yeah, you can come across... Let's say to here like this. This road here will then upgrade it to a 2-lane. You can join up like that. And we'll just stick another roundabout, because that seems to be how I get through life at the moment. It's just roundabouts galore. Yeah, that's technically connected. And then at this end, we will grab... like this. I want to build it like this, but it's not letting me do it. Oh, there you go. And then connect up. Let's... Oh my god, no. No, 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 no. No, absolutely not. What the hell happened there? Let's try going this way then. Let's just do it like that. And then, how do you... Again, have they fixed that yet? No, they actually haven't, which is also incredibly annoying. Here. Like this. Round like that. Round like that. That is useful, being able to do that, but it's still not ideal. And there's the game doing its party trick again. Wow, you can really see how lumpy and bumpy this all is. It's horrendous. I actually feel like rebuilding this just to make it flat, but I'm not going to right now. This is now working. We've got 8 employees. Eventually stuff will get stored here. This is all fine. Now, this whole area back here is going to become another industrial estate. Brookside, I think, is going to stay, despite the fact that I think the land would be better used for other purposes. The landfill, though, is also going to move to over here. And in fact, the landfill is probably going to be here, filling this entire area. It's railway land anyway. It's not being used. I think that's a good idea. Can I relocate the building whilst it's full? Apparently, yes, I can. Excellent. So yeah, new storage. So we need to go do it like this. Oh, can you not do it outside the... Interesting. Wait, have I built this the wrong way? I've built it the wrong way around. That's why. So it's this way first. So yeah, down to the railway. Along the railway. Just keep following the railway. That's the one. There we go. And then there. And then there. And then I guess we follow this, because it won't let me do it outside the circle. So I'm going to go there. 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 And then over to here. Yeah. God, it looks bad, but it's fine. That's our new landfill. Why? Oh, because I've still got that selected. Right, cool. I'm having a mental breakdown here, everyone. You can probably tell. This game, it has a habit of doing this to people, I'm sure. So I want another road connection here. I think that would work cool. And now we can extend the commercial area over here as well, which would be nice. And what's really cool is we can build more industrial now. So let's say we built this out to here and then did this, if it lets me do it. Weird, it lets me build it to there, but it won't let me build it to there or there or there. Well, do you know what? I'm just gonna build it where it lets me. There we are. Brookside's just got that little bit bigger. Sweet. So we can now oh, there we go. There's the lag. We can now start zoning this a little bit more. Also from here we can build this up and over to here. There we are. 2 lanes, just so that there's route options for vehicles. And then yeah, we can plop down some more heavy polluting industry. I think we unlock polluting restrictions in a bit anyway, so it becomes less of an issue. But for now, yeah, we're gassing the population, people. Oh, no, that doesn't sound right at all. You know what I mean. We're polluting the world. Okay. I think also a gravel road. Oop, there's the lag again. Gravel road over here. Like that. Potentially an alley here, just to provide a connection. Actually, do you know what? We're not going to make that accessible to cars, because in... Where is it? Is it here? Or is it under this one? It's under this one. We have these footpaths, which do actually connect properly into roads now, which is exciting. So there you go. You do it like that. Now we have a little walkway between the two areas, which I think is awesome. This could probably have been that as well, to be fair. Also, that's not terraforming, as I've been reliably informed, because terraforming is if you're turning a planet's surface into an Earth-like environment. This is landscaping, which is very different. Right, a bit more industrial there. I don't know why I can't do that one. Something's over here that perhaps shouldn't be. Maybe it's the wires are in the way. Maybe there's a glitch with the... Oh, it's like an arrow. Oh, right. That's where the... Oh, actually, we're not then messing with the population. That's interesting, because the air is blowing this direction right now. That's useful. That's good to know. Okay. So we're at this stage now. Trams will come back eventually. By the way, I'm not giving up on trams still. I'm just upset that they're not here right now. We're probably going to extend this into the... Maybe even over to this island anyway. So it kind of makes sense to leave them off for now. The main thing is looking at the problems that we've got. And one of the biggest problems is financial. We need more people so that we can charge more tax. First of all, that needs to come up as well, so that we can make more money. We also need to do something with our services and maybe even with our production, which is kind of the other thing I wanted to focus on today. So we now have ways to export out of the city. Over here, it is slowly starting to fill up. What we need to do... Oh, I was like, what's the blue line? I'm seeing bus lines when I click on the cargo terminal for some reason. What we need to do here is actually create some things to be exported. That's what we're missing right now. So we have industry. I'm just looking to see this fence as well to see how good that looks. Yeah, it works. We have industry. We have a farm right here, which to my knowledge produces. It's upgrading still. We're getting stuff. Excellent. I need to look at resources. So we have... Which one's resources? There's a question. My guess would be natural resources. Would be a good one. So we've got fertile land, wood, ore and oil. Do we have access to any of it right now? So ore deposits are over here. There's also some right underneath our housing over here, which isn't particularly ideal. Fertile land, we've got the farm built on it here. In fact, we could extend this a bit more now, which would be good. Wood, well, wood is everywhere. So where there be trees, there be wood. So we could potentially build something over here. And then oil, actually oil is reachable as well. It's over there. There's also some on this island here. There is even some in the water. But I don't know how we can reach that without doing some landscaping. So I think we look at farming as our solution right now. There's a plot over here that we could use for farming. There's another plot under our depot, which is in a really stupid place as well. This will get moved. In fact, we might even move that now as well. That could be today's time lapse. Me tearing my hair out trying to get that to work. There's also ore over here that we could potentially link up, but there's definitely ore up here. So I think those are the targets for the day. What would be good, can I keep this open? Not that one. This one. If I could keep this open whilst building roads. No. I haven't fixed that from the first game either. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, this would be good if you could keep this. And there might even be a way to keep this on, and I'm just not looking very hard. There's a possibility too. So, train depot. Let's head into a time-lapse first so I can move this, because this is in a really crap location. And then we can build a farm over here as well. And then we can have this area be like a farming paradise area with some residential around it too, which I think would be kind of neat. I'm also going to get this fence here to follow the road slightly better. There we go. And then on this side, kind of the same thing. Oh, they see a combine driving around. That's cool. That's really cool. I didn't know that was in the game. So they put little details in like that, but then there's certain fundamental elements of this game that I feel are missing still. And that's where I feel a little disappointed. in City Skylines 2. I still think it's a good game. I still have fun playing it. But I think when you compare it to its predecessor, and even when you compare it to things like Cities in Motion, I feel like there are some core mechanics that are absent that should perhaps be in the game. And that's where things feel a little, like I say, disappointing. Right, so this should be bigger now. We should have more stuff. Are these individual buildings? No. That's a shame. Okay. Let's go into this then. So I'm going to move this rail yard. I'm going to place it somewhere else. I'm also just going to quickly see if I can improve the graphics a little bit. Let's go for very low for a second. I just want to see what this looks like. Right now, laggy is what it looks like. How does it look on OBS? It doesn't look too bad on OBS, but on my screen it looks rough. It looks very rough indeed. And yeah, it is lagging, which is a shame, shall we say. It's fine, whatever. I'm going to try and find some flat land somewhere where we can build a train depot. And I'm actually leaning sort of ish. This area over here looks kind of flat. So I'm wondering if I can get it in this area here. Let's see if I've actually got access to... Oh yeah, I can buy that tile. 26 grand. I'd say that's worth it somewhat. And then we should be able to get lines in. Probably connected to this junction here. So it'll come straight out, connect in here. And then it will be able to split and go in both directions there. That should work. Let's do that first. And then we can start looking at more farms and things like that too. Okay, that wasn't quite as painful as I thought it would be, so we are done with that, which means we can move on to our second farm, which is going to be over here somewhere. If I try to think of a way of doing it. So this is groundwater here, so that's not useful. Where's here. That's what I was looking for. So we could do livestock farms, we could do grain farms, we could do vegetable farms. So we've already got a grain farm. I believe that's what this one over here is. So we could do a vegetable farm over here. I think that would sound like a nice idea. So let's say we took gravel road from here and just went straight across like this. What we could then do is a vegetable farm on this side. And already I'm like, which way does it go again? I think it comes out this side. So we go along like this, up like that, along the back like this, and then around. Actually here I'm just going to follow the road. I think that's a good idea. Just keep following the road over to here-ish. And then one there. And then here we're going to follow the fertile land. Like so. All the way down to the road here. And then there. And then there. Sweet. This side we're going to put a livestock farm. And again, basically the same thing. There, there. Follow all of this. That gets us a nice bit of variety. I don't know what's more expensive to sell, like what would get us the better prices. I'm not that fussed about it, to be honest. I'm sure there are people who are playing the game that are like studying the trade prices and things like that, which is totally awesome. And normally I would do that, but I just kind of want to get some variety in. 1 employee to run this farm. That's a ballsy move. And there. How many do we have down here then? 33. Okay. Running a combine harvester takes more employees than this, I suppose. Oh, this also looks disgusting. Let me see if I can fix that. Soften. Yeah. There we go. Just going to smooth this out a little bit more. Can you smooth under? Oh, you can smooth under the fields. That's nice that you can do that, actually. I like that. Also, does water not run? No, water does run. We just don't have water. Oh, yeah, because I built all that in the last episode, didn't I? I built some more power. I built more water. None of which has crossed over, which is very annoying. So let's do that, and then here we'll do that, and then we'll do this, and we'll do that. That should connect it in electricity as well. Yep, sweet. So now our water production, there we go, has gone up. Now we could also put some water towers down. These store though, right? They don't actually produce. There is groundwater. Where did I say groundwater was? Over here. So we could put a groundwater pumping station down as well. Like here. And then connect that up too. So if I did this. And then here, built you out to there. And then down to there. And then we could put a little bit, not a huge amount, but a little bit of housing out here too. So let's say like this, like that, a bit like this, a bit like that, and then one here. We could say these are like farmers' cottages or something. I don't know. They're going to be built like full-on houses, mine, so it doesn't matter too much. Okie dokie. So, we've got 3 farms now. We've got a relocated... oh, there you go, 21 and 13. Okay, cool, they're growing. We've got a new cargo terminal. We've got 2 new farms. This farm's been enlarged. We've got a relocated rail yard, which is probably going to live here forever now because this actually looks good, and I don't know why I didn't do it before. The only thing I would change is this road here. I might spread out a little bit more, make it look a little bit nicer. We've got room here for another shed. We've also got room for another set of tracks, which could quite easily just be connected in here. So that's good. Trains can run in and out of here without too much bother. I'm happy. And also cargo trains from here can run this way, round through the tunnel here, and then use this new loop that we've built to get to and from the cargo terminal. Speaking of the cargo terminal, we do actually need to now connect it up to the rest of the map. Otherwise, we're not going to get any... Actually, before I do that, I think now might be a good time to actually build the second set of tracks. I think. We have actually got traffic coming in here as well, in and out, which is good. Although I hoped that the entrance would be at this end, and as you can see, it isn't. So traffic here might actually be a bit of a pain. We could, in theory, then reverse this road. There's no logical reason, actually, why I can't do that. I'm really tempted to do that. The only problem then is you've got conflicting movements turning in and out, which might not be the worst thing, but yeah, whatever. Let's connect these tracks up as well. So that's going to be a bit of an ache as well. I think here I'm going to do something like this. I wouldn't mind doing it like that, actually. How does that look? That looks terrible. Yeah, that does not work in the slightest. Let me just fix that. The problem is this slope here doesn't entirely go how you'd want it to. So, yeah, you want that, really. That looks better. That works. It's a bit bumpy in places, but it works. And over here, I'm just going to have to live with that. Oh my god, the track laying tools in this game. Right, it's fine. It's like the old Cities in Motion, where you had something from one angle, it looks great, and then you turn around and it's like the lumpiest, bumpiest thing that you've ever seen in your lumpy, bumpy life. You're going to come this way, and you're going to run out that way. I don't want a waypoint there. I want it to go out of town and then come back to over here. You then start at this one. You go out of town, heading that way, and then you come back to this one. Sweet. That then should start functioning. We've got 2 out of 4 assigned vehicles on that line. It's saying no vehicles right now. Do we have storage? Yes, 723 out of 15,500 tons. Interesting, some of the things that are actually being stored here, though. Not quite sure how we've managed to get hold of crude oil and minerals, and steel for that matter, but they're here. Okie dokie. So, yeah, Brookside Industrial Park, that's all encompassed in this area still, which is good. One more thing before I move on here is I'm going to save, because I do not trust this game at all now to actually save things properly. Yeah, we're going to save on the cloud. And then once that's done, I'm also going to save locally. We're going to overwrite. Actually, no, we're not going to overwrite that save. We're going to just call it, I don't know, Lake Brook, November. And then one more time, just to prove. So that's today's date, the 10th of November. There you go. You get to see when I record these episodes now. A little glimpse behind the curtain. And now we can continue. So now I've saved it 3 times in 2 separate places. So if it doesn't work, we know who to blame. Industrial area. So yeah, we've got one industrial area. We're about to build another. Now this whole area over here, I think is going to be left as is. I really am tempted to redo this road though. So I am going to do that quickly. So it's actually going to start on this roundabout now. Curve around like this. Run all the way along here. What exactly is it overlapping? Game? What exactly are you overlapping here? There. Behave. And then here, you're going to come around like that. Cool. Traffic should still be able to get in and out of this, even though it's complaining about not having any trains. That could well be for reasons that I don't yet know. Oh, the other thing is we should have cargo being brought in now as well, which would be nice. And yeah, you are heading to the cargo terminal. Sweet. Oh, you're actually coming in from elsewhere by the looks of it. Other cities. That's very interesting. I don't know why I wasn't expecting that, but I really wasn't. Yeah, I want you and you to be 2 lanes. Just so there isn't too much traffic over here. Excellent. And then, yeah, look, you're turning in right now. And then once we get trains here, you should turn... Or, you know, once trucks are leaving here, they'll come here and turn out. So there will be some conflicting movements with turning in and turning out. But for the most part, it should be fine. Right, industrial area. I keep talking about it. I've not yet done it. It's going to be tricky to do it where I wanted to, which is over here, because this is a massive hill. So we're going to have to navigate the hill. This road here is probably going to cut across the railway here and skirt around the hill in that direction. There's also the small matter of oil, which was... I will get used to where everything is here as well at some point. So we've got ores over here. We haven't actually unlocked oil yet. But yeah, coal, stone, things like that. Forestry we could potentially build up here too, which might work better with a little gravel road going up to it. So this road here is just basically going to pop a left-hand turn here and run along the hill ridge. So that's going to be tricky to zone. I think an industrial area might go down here, you know. This main road would turn this way, or have a thing coming off this way, and then we'll just have another little industrial area down here. Let's see about that. So say I took this, and we came out in this direction. Like so. You're then going to travel up and over this railway as well, and then off in this direction. So, something like that. Yeah, it's a bit bumpy. As you can see, the smoothing tools in this game are non-existent right now, which is also very frustrating. So let's build you like this. Again, I like the idea of having the 2 lanes. That's always useful. And then from here, if I have one road that runs along down to the water here, and then around like this to here. This can also be useful for once we... Oh my god. Yeah, no, I don't like that in the slightest. I just don't... I don't get it. I don't get it. Even Skylines 1, I don't think made things that bad. Which one of these snaps to terrain? Snap to existing geometry, maybe? Cell length, no, it's fine. Guidelines, zone grid. Show contour lines would actually be a useful one, which is something that wasn't going to be in the game originally until people kicked up a fuss and then it got added. So this should be flatter now, right? Because we can see the contours. Well, it's still bumpy. Still pretty bumpy, actually. This needs to turn more severely. Like this, I think. And then it can run alongside the railway. I can actually just do this. And then come back down to over here. That fits. We can get some stuff in here. It's not great, but it fits. Another little industrial area. I didn't want stuff on the shoreline. That's the problem. And the other thing I was about to say was if we got ferries and stuff in the future, we could have a ship cargo terminal maybe here. Let's do that. Do we have a demand for... We do not have a demand for offices right now. But we do have a demand for commercial. So I'm going to pop one there, one there, one there, and then one lot there. And that should go down. Now we do have a demand for high density residential. Yeah. Where would those go? What's your problem? Waiting for a hearse. That sounds like a problem that we need to fix as well. Where's the... Where's the cemetery? Wasn't there a cemetery here? Did we move the cemetery? Oh, the cemetery's over here now. Yeah, we could do with expanding you a bit if we haven't got the... Oh no, we have loads of capacity. There's only 3 vehicles in use right now. That's the problem. That is the problem. Also, Maple Junction needs to be expanded, which we do via this. Yep, district creation tool. So we grab you. And we can actually, this we can drag all the way over here in theory. Let's do that, and then we'll grab this one. And we'll move it all the way over here. Well, this one can go somewhere over here, like that. And then this one. And then this one, which will connect up over there. And then this one. Just go there. And then this one. Yeah. That works. We can build some more cul-de-sacs here now as well, going down to the river, which would be nice. Oh, hello. Luxurious living spaces atop a high-end restaurant. That sounds nice. Oh, and we've unlocked Boomtown as well. Excellent. Might be a good place to end this episode, in fact, because we just got a nice little cash boost from that too, which is very nice indeed. So yeah, I feel like little cul-de-sacs here that go down to the water, we could potentially move the wires to the other side of the river, so that they're not in the way. Because I think, yeah, over here we can somehow bridge across and then go around and do all that kind of nice stuff. Let's stick this down, and I want to put it near the parking. So let's put it there. Now again, it looks like dirt on my screen, but on OBS that actually looks kind of alright. Hopefully we'll have people. 8 people moved in already. That was quick. That should hopefully continue to grow. This street here, it's got parking along it. It's also got a bus stop along it. I'm actually tempted. Can you make a street no parking? That's the thing. I don't think you can. I was going to make it so that it's not parking on here and people then actually have to use the car park, which I was going to charge an astronomical fee for, so that they either use the bus or they give me money, essentially. I don't know if there's a way of turning off parking. I don't think there is, which again, that would be nice if they added that in. And I can't make it a pedestrian street because I've got a bus stop on it, so feel a little bit blocked in on that one, just a little bit. Are they seriously using that as a slip road to get into the... Wow, they are as well. Huh, I thought that was just a really long bus stop, but no, it is actually for that. Okay, one last thing then before we wrap this up is we're going to add another district over here for the residential, for the industrial, sorry, and that's also going to include both stations and the landfill. So we're going to make this kind of a big one, because then we also need to get the services, the existing services, to cover them, which that's going to be fun. We'll come to that in a minute, I suppose. Build this all the way up here, all the way along to over here, and then over here. Applegate Junction. It's got an obsession with junctions. Let's just call this Riverside Industrial Estate. There we go. So what can we put over here? Roadside parking. Ah, we're definitely going to do that. Hang on. I've just realised that's a thing. So Cedar Mills, roadside parking fee. There we go. They're going to hate me for it, but it'll help. Maple Junction, we can't really do that because that's low density. In fact, Cedar Mills is low density too. But we'll just say you get a permit, you can park here. Chestnut Parade, we're also going to do it. Maple Junction, I want to put speed bumps in too. That would be cool. This other stuff I don't really want to worry about right now. I will have to, though, select operating districts. So Riverside for you. Over here, the police station. Riverside. Where's the fire? The fire's there, isn't it? Riverside. And then the landfill, which is over here now, also needs to serve its own estate. And what have I forgotten? The school we don't need to. The elementary school we don't need to. The power station does what it wants. You're the bus depot, so you're fine. So it's the cemetery, the police station, the fire station. Oh, the hospital. Medical. Where's that? Over here. Yeah, you also need to serve Riverside for now. And there we go. So we do need to increase the transport budget again because we're running dangerously low on vehicles all of the time. We have 144 passengers waiting here. We have only 3 waiting there, so that's not too bad. What about over here? We have tonnage waiting. It's just right now we... do we even have trains using this? Two. Newly assigned vehicles... Oops, sorry. Newly assigned vehicles are not active until they reach the route. Similarly, vehicles undergoing maintenance are inactive but remain assigned to the line. So I think our problem right now is we don't have enough trains. Vehicles in use, 2 out of 10. 2 passenger trains. Vehicles in maintenance, 7. See if we can fix that problem. So this train's coming back into service now, so 3 out of 10. I think problem is budget. We need a higher transport budget. We don't have enough vehicles. So I actually need to boost this back up to like 100%, which is not ideal because we're losing money hand over fist right now. Number of vehicles is automatically changed based on the needs of the lines. Selecting a vehicle on the list opens its individual panel, info panel. So what do? You increase capacity for more trains. So I guess we do need that extra. Oh, there you go. 15 trains now. So let's just connect this up. There's a cargo train there too. So we now know that that is in fact working. Can I do that? Or should I just do it here? I'll just do it here. Because that's kind of... Oh, actually that works. I'll just do it over here. It's fine. There you go. I'm just breaking things left, right and centre. Look at that. Oh my god. That's horrendous. But we got cargo trains now. 8 out of 15. 2 vehicles under maintenance. Cool. We may need some more depots in the future then. That's definitely a thing. Because they're all coming out at once now. Look at that. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. It means it's working. It means we can export things. It means we can make money. So, next time, we're probably going to get the logging set up over here. I'm also going to look to get the mining set up possibly as well. And then we just need to build more housing and get more people moving in. Because right now we've got 5,000 and rising. We're still losing money. We've got loads of squares that we can unlock. And we could, in fact, get water unlocked now as well. So let's do that, and we can explore that next time. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and of course if you're enjoying the series so far, drop some comments down below with ideas for future episodes. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. It really does help me out. If you have already subscribed to the channel, thank you for your continued support. Like I said, really helps me out. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and until next time, from a very broken roundabout. Traffic on the roundabout has priority, guys. Come on. Oh, now you're blocking the ambulance as well. Terrific. Until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon.